Hey, this is MassX with a new One Punch Man, the strongest video, and it's the first of the month. You know what that means. It is our limited banner hitting, and of course we've got this month, September, Gale Wind. We've already talked about this character and the importance that it is, but given our current situation in the game, that this is a tough recommendation for free to play and light spenders, especially if you're low on tickets. This is a phenomenal character. It's one of the few effective control characters that will get released in this game, so it does have some relevance. But again, with the advent of SSR Plus coming, the thoughts that CK, for instance, is an absolute must get. I can't recommend pulling for Gale Wind if you're low on the tickets that you would need. So to me, unless you are in good shape, or a whale of course, that just at this point in time, sadly, I'd probably say skip it. But if you have the ability to get this character, you're not going to be disappointed, because again, having the ability to stun, and especially if you get the keepsake, multiple characters on the field, yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, you could be way lower against your opponent, but if you're lucky enough to get your stuns off timely, you could possibly win the game because they're not able to attack you. So yeah, control is always an amazing subset of anything to use in any form of game, be it a card game, be it a video game. So yeah, I mean, you just can't discount the viability of Gale Wind for people in actually every aspect of the game. PvE, it will help getting past those levels where hopefully you can stun enough of them so you don't get killed. And yeah, of course. See, if people watch my video, who do I normally always pull first? Yeah. Freaking Sonic, the original version. I swear to God, I pulled that character 60% of the time as my first pull. Every time in these banners. I swear they're doing that. You know, you hear a mod rates, bull. For me, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. There's no such thing as a mod rate when it comes to my pulling in this game. Freaking BS. I would swear, but I don't want to get censored and my video tagged or pulled, so I will bite my tongue as we continue our pulling. And let's guess, we will go to pity, because that always happens. Alright, I'll get off the soapbox. This is baloney. But yeah, so I'm not going to pull any punches on this. Gale Wind's a solid, phenomenal character. It's just going to matter on your situation currently and what you're planning for. But if I had my choice between Gale Wind and CK SSR Plus, well, of course, it's CK, no doubt. But I digress at this point. So what we're going to do is finish my pulls at this point. Then I'm going to cut out and build the character so I can show the character to you, where I got my build to, and then we're going to show you some gameplay to show you even without the keepsake. So the good news is I'll have some video for pre-keepsake and post-keepsake once the keepsake comes out for this character. And we're at 160. Come on. Okay, there we go. Not that it makes a difference. I'm going to pull the 2 more times anyway. Well, I pulled 2 more times, and as expected, got absolutely nothing. So now I am finished with where I can get Gale Wind at this point. So let's take a look so you guys can see. As of course, level 110, character skills are 20 again because I put it in the training. Limit broken, I was able to get it to 5, just scraped by. We've got Awaken Inspiration currently at 3, close to 4. Character Journeys was able to get everything open, and on the talents, I'm just at 2 at this point. Gonna finish up 1 and 2 before I open up 3. So yeah, for keepsakes, of course, the armor keepsake, only at 2, gotta wait for the keepsake. The exclusive badge at this point, I've only gone to 4. Gear, of course, this is so important with this character. In my opinion, you go formal if you can with no choice because of the chance of getting the extra stun. Now, with that, of course, you want attack or attack percentage, attack and crit, or attack and speed. My personal preference is to speed, because you want to make sure your Gale Wind goes first. So that's what I'm effectively doing. Yeah, my only choice was 2 defense speed, but to me it's more important to have the formal and to get the speed than it is the attack, even though how helpful that can be down the road for you. And for, of course, the buff gears, you want to go attack across the board. And of course, you can go attack speed once you decide to enhance, attack percentage, attack crit, attack damage rate. All those will be helpful for your character. So yeah, the character itself doesn't, level up that high BP wise. Looking at 355, 62, 90, not horrible. The stats are just very average. Attack, mine is closing in on the 400. Defense 150 and the HP at 284. But the speed is where my concern is. I do have a little extra crit, so I'm at 28% on the crit. In a perfect world, you'd be able to get that crit higher. But again, I'm focusing on speed out of the gate until this character can get built higher up. But what makes this character just a really good character all around is its entire toolkit, actually, okay? With that basic attack, doing a single target with 2 combo strikes for 160% attack, that's why you want to focus on attack if possible. And there's a 100% chance to inflict internal injury on the target. Nice little plus there. And of course, the ultimate is where everybody wants to shine with this character. Attacks targets in a cross-shaped area with 4 combo strikes for 200% attack. In the first 2 turns, there's a 100% chance to inflict stun on 2 random targets for 1 turn. So yeah, so until that keepsake comes out, you just have that 100% chance on 2, but with the formal, you have a chance for a 3rd, possibly. So that's very nice. And of course, you have the passive, which is a nice plus to the character. The 50% non-crit damage reduction always helps. And after any character's action launches follow-up, we'll kind of show that when I show you some playthrough. Attack to the enemy with the highest attack by 100% of basic attack. So that's why a lot of people, if they like that more or don't want to do the speed build, or they get the keepsake and they're not as concerned with formal, you could go with battle to really take advantage of that. So now we're going to have a little gameplay so you guys can see Gale Wind in action. Now I'm going to move Gale Wind around in these subsequent, PvP that I'm running Gale Wind in, just to show the differences. But again, to me, as long as your Gale Wind is going before they even make their first move, that's what you're really striving for in the end. So here we go, we'll get to be able to do the ultimate. And look at that, 2 stuns out of the gate on that one. Boom. That's what you love about this character. All right, let's go ahead and do this again in another match. Oh shoot, I forgot to change the position on Gale Wind. Okay, well that's fine. But again, I'm just showing this to prove the point of why I at least think this getting your Gale Wind to go first is so important. I haven't really decided on the final villain team I want to use. I'm really torn between a couple characters. Right now I'm just going to leave this team in and go from there. And let's go ahead and do a few more. So now I move the Gale Wind to the middle position, where I do believe it's the optimal position because of that cross shape. But again, it's going to be the player you're playing. I mean, if you're looking at their set and there's a particular character you want to stun, then move your Gale Wind accordingly. And see, there we go. Bye, RMG, you're stunned. Bye-bye. So yeah, I mean, what is there to say? It's just, it's great, you know? It's just, it has such usability. And because this game doesn't really use a lot of control characters that are viable in gameplay, it's just, to me, it's a no-brainer. I wish they would come up with some more control characters to use, but we won't see any more for a while, from the best of my knowledge, from what I can remember. And let's go ahead and do one more, then we'll go to a different area. We'll do a peak arena. We'll play against a super solid team, but again, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. How many can we get? Just one. Oh, two. So, you know, if you can get two until that keepsake comes out each time, then you should be incredibly happy. And of course, when you can take a RMG out, that just makes life really good. So I think that kind of proves the point with this on what this character can do. But let's go ahead and do one more and a much higher level team to play against. All right, we went ahead and pulled up a peak arena against an incredibly good team, and just wanted to again show what we can do. I did not move my Gale Wind. I left it in the middle just for the cross shape, just to see. But oh, we still got the stun on RNG. So there we go. Well, what more is there to say? You know, if your Gale Wind makes it 2 rounds, if you haven't won, you're probably pretty close to winning, unless you got stunned just as bad. But yeah, I mean, the character's just a no-brainer in my opinion, if you have the resources. Again, if I had to choose between SSR plus CK and Gale Wind, I would be skipping Gale Wind. It's that simple. But with that, let me know if you're pulling for Gale Wind. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe. It helps so much. And let's see if... Oh, Gale Wind didn't get to go again. Poor Gale Wind. Didn't get that second hit that time. But again, I digress. With always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.